I remember when all there was to the Sycamore church thing was a word, a leading from God. You know, God always starts things by His word. So based on that leading, I remember gathering a few people in my sitting room from about February 2014. And we'll just pray and share in the direction of this vision.
Sometime in 2014, when I got a WhatsApp message about something starting up in Ibadan. I remember attending the first meeting and just being moved and really being in awe that some of my deepest longings and desires as regards to church and what I wanted to see in church was just answered right there.
Everything God does, He doesn't start with platforms and people and all that pomp. He starts with a word, a leading. It's just a God nudge, a God whisper. And if we learn to follow in on that, you know, it's wow.
The amazing part was we had people with so much trust in what God had said to do, so much belief in what God was doing. There was so much eagerness at every word, at every instruction, at every new face. There were people, willing hearts, willing hands.
We wanted to do Sunday morning services and we needed a venue. So they initially said they won't give us this place for a church. But then God opened the doors and we started. Cooperative Hall gradually more or less became a home for us. I remember when it was like, where are all the people?
Seeing church grow, it was a gradual thing. It wasn't a sudden growth spurt. People coming around, loving God, you know, altar calls were made, more people responded, more people started serving, and people just kept on loving God.
In those days, you know, during service, I would look out of the window and wonder whether people didn't get the description or they just don't know the venue. Then a while later, we got to afford some funny curtains on the window, and my looking out career had to stop.
You know, this thing of expecting more people to come in, and so I think during the service, I went out to get water or something like that, and just where I went to purchase it, I met this young guy standing there, and I just told them, hey, what's up? So we're having this service going on, do you want to come in or stuff like that? And they came in, and how at the end of the service, you know, there was an altar call put out, and they gave their life to Christ. And it was just beautiful to see how ordinary people do their stuff, and God changes people's lives with it.
Remember the first day in church, we counted an attendance of 70 people. I almost went crazy. I felt like I was the pastor of a big church. You know, gradually we started filling out the hall, and we added another service that also filled out. Whoa, second service days were some electric passion.
Okay, serving Sycamore Church has been a great opportunity. Very simple, even though it has so many elements to it, but it's just an opportunity to love God, love people, and get love much more than you can ever contain. All the expectation is truly directed towards God. There's no expectation for you to perform, but we just want to encounter God.
I can boldly say God has turned a flawed person like me to someone who loves God, knows the love of God, loves people, and is constantly drawing closer to His heart.
I think I'm glad we weren't just growing in numbers though. We were growing in depth. We were becoming a lot more mature. Discipleship was yielding fruits, outreaches were impactful, and you know, so much more.
It's been like a remarkable difference. It used to be then about how I struggled to read my Bible, how I find it difficult to wake up to pray and all of that. Funny enough, come to think about it now, I'm thinking of how I can help other people build a relationship with God.
When we began looking at adding a third service at Cooperative after we had stayed for like 3 years, we felt God tell us it was time to move to the International Conference Center. It looked like a very huge ask. And after a few turnbacks, God opened the doors for us in a way only He could. I remember that moving to ICC reminded us that church was not about a building. Really, wherever Jesus is, there's church. Home is a heart, it's not a place. We found a new place to call home. I remember walking in there and feeling how we now have a big hall to fill up. But then God has shown that if we will put out the vessels, He will pour in the oil. And again, He did. The last 1 year of our church has not just been growth of impact and reach. There has also been a significant growth of depth and structures.
Church has provided me with an array of friends, people who I can look up to, friends I can do life with, people I can even look out for. And church has provided me with a family that is beyond my immediate family, and I'm really thankful that I get to do life with these people.
Every anniversary season, I'm always particularly excited about that renewed sense of vision God begins to bring to us.
I believe God has just started. I believe this is the least of it. For me, it just sounds like an introduction to the book we're about to read, and like we've been reminded over and over again this year, God has so much more in stock beyond what our eyes can conceive, beyond what our minds can comprehend. He's doing above and beyond all that we can ask or think. And so I believe we are positioned for this, and we're expectant, we're anticipating, and we are all in it for all that God is going to do. Thank you for being a part of the story of our church and all that God is unfolding. And we look forward to greater years ahead.
We love you so much. It's such a blessing doing life with you. We're so grateful for the privilege to, just serve God together, grow together, and, all that God is doing in us as a church. We believe that the most amazing of years are still ahead of us. Because there's more God can do, there's more we're becoming. So we're excited about it and looking forward to it. So let's enjoy the moment, and let's just lean in our hearts for all that God has ahead. Happy anniversary. We love you.
Love you.